and produce that perfect one with whom we will fall in love, as told you in the very beginning of Genesis. And out of him came Eve. And then he had to leave everything, his father, his mother, everything, and cleave to his wife until they became one. So you will create your wife out of what you will play from the keyboard that you are now acquiring. And you will bring forth your Eve too. And you will so fall in love with that you do not wish it to exist only for you within the poem. You want her to exist for herself. And there's no way you can make her exist for herself unless you give yourself to her. So you die. You give up everything that you are, your creative power and your wisdom, and take the weakness and the limitations of the one that you brought forth out of your own being. My emanation, yet my wife, till the sleep of death is past. And then you will understand what all these poets have been trying over and over again to tell us. Take the one of Emily Bronte. You've seen the picture, and maybe you read the book, Wuthering Heights. First time I saw Olivia was in that picture. There's a character in it called Kathy. I have dreamed in my life, says Kathy. Dreams that have stayed with me ever after and changed my ideas. They've gone through and through me like wine through water and altered the color of my mind. These are the very words of Emily Bronte. She wrote it. There was no Kathy save in her imagination. It's all in Emily Bronte. I can say with Bronte, the same thing happened to me. So how could I ever be what I was after the vision? When the vision is more real than you are here now. Far more real, more alive. So, from vision to vision, I have been compelled to change what formerly I believed. I could no longer accept the theories of men. They all sit down and write their theories. Karl Marx writes his theory. It's a little theory. It shakes the world, yes, but it doesn't mean it's true. And so another one writes another theory, another theory. And so you have all kinds of theories in the world. But then my visions completely turn them completely over. Has nothing to do with vision, with the reality of life. Has nothing to do with it, even though they seem to shake the entire world. Let them shake the world. You remain faithful to the vision. If they haven't come, they'll come. They come at the end of time. In the end, you will understand it clearly. In the end. In the beginning, it seems you must go here and go there and go elsewhere to acquire all kinds of knowledge. So eat it as much as you want, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. In the end, you will eat from the tree of life. And you'll know what it will be to you. It's all within us. God became as I am, that I may be as he is. Because he fell in love with his creation. I was part of his poem that existed only for God. And he so loved me, the character in his poem, that he wanted to give me independence and freedom. And I only existed for him as an animated body to move and do as he will. And independence means that I can do as I will. To do that, he had to give me himself, because he has life in himself. Now he wants to give his son life in himself. To do that, he had to give me himself, and he is a father. And being the father, he has to now give me his son. And it isn't Neville. He has an eternal son that he shares with the characters of his poem, making all the characters himself. For he is a protean being, playing all the parts. And so having given me himself, and he is a father, he must now give me his son. And his son stands before me and calls me Father. And then I know that I am the king who was dreaming. So come and let us go and look at him, says the brothers. Oh, he's dreaming now. And I wonder what he's dreaming about. But no one could know that. Why about you? Said Friedel. And if he stopped off for one moment, if he left off dreaming about you, where do you think he would be? But he will not leave off dreaming about you until his will has been accomplished. For I will not turn back until I execute it and accomplish the intents of my mind. Read it carefully. In the greatest book in the world, the Bible, let all the others speculate and carry on with all their nonsense. Today's great theory that may even prove itself in performance will be disproved tomorrow by some modification of that theory. Even though it proves itself, it'll be modified tomorrow. You can't modify the vision of God.